Okay, we got a quick tip. This guy here is a 2021 Ford F350 diesel. This applies to a whole bunch of other vehicles. We have it on the hoist and it has automatic running boards. Well, you set it up on the hoist so it's on the ground, door is closed. You put your arms underneath there, you get some pads, you get a little bit of extension, you don't really need much. Then guess what happens when you go to open the door to check something? You need to check the VIN, check the mileage, whatever. As soon as you open that door, these running boards fold down, they bottom out on that hoist arm, you stall out the motor, all of a sudden you're looking at an expensive repair, and those are not fun to change. You got to line everything up afterwards. Anytime you try and change running board motors, you can be in for a bad day. But guess what happens when we open the door? Nothing. If you got a modern vehicle with automatic running boards, you can almost always disable them. That will save you a major headache. Just don't forget to re-enable them before you give it back to the customer. Yeah, that'll also make you a headache. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you guys out, saves you along the way. Because yeah, you don't want to be messing with those things. It's not fun. Okay, I got an added bonus on the same truck, doing brakes, and with the way the trailer hitch is and the way that the hoist height is, it's too low to get a screw stand under here. So I had to go inside. I'm kind of lifting up on the spare tire just a little bit, just to kind of take the sway out of the vehicle. The problem with that is if we come over to the front, you know, you got something in front, you got the wheels in the way, it can be really easy to not see that screw stand. Especially on a day like today, I'm leaving early, so the boss might be taking over, finishing up this job. Anytime you have anything like that, put a note. You can't mistake that. You know, I might even forget, you know, going crazy trying to get last couple things done before I have to run out for my appointment. So that might even save me. You know, you only lower a vehicle once a little bit with the screw stand still in place. And I tell you, you need a new pair of shorts after that before you never forget again. But even still, make yourself notes for things. It'll help you out. Okay, so we got another quick tip, also on the same Ford. If you have a click style torque wrench, say you normally just use it for tires, 90 to 110 foot-pounds is what it normally sits at. Of course, when you're done, wind it all the way down when you put it in your toolbox, but say you only use it between that range. Now say all of a sudden you get one, you might need to go to a high torque setting, but it's one that you don't normally use your torque wrench at. What I've been told, and I always follow this and seems to work well for me, is say all of a sudden you need 150, maybe it's a wheel bearing or something else, maybe you need 180, whatever it is. If you need a high torque setting that you don't normally have or don't normally use on a click style, it's a good idea to wind it well past and then wind it back and then go to your specified torque. That way you know, the spring gets a chance to kind of work back and forth. That's what I've been told. Seems to make sense for me. That's what I've always followed. Maybe it'll work out for you. Well, I wanted to mention one last quick thing, as I thought it was really important. Of course, this is a different truck, but hey, just as well. That Ford that I was doing the brakes on, I had to actually leave for an appointment. I finished the job, but I didn't pull the vehicle out. Boss man pulled the vehicle out. So one quick thing that I wanted to really stress, because it's really important, if you do a brake job, if you leave a vehicle for whatever reason, say you got to go work outside or work in another bay, and you finish the brakes, always, if you have the wheels on the ground, if the wheels are on, the vehicle's on the ground, do not leave the vehicle without pumping those brakes. If you leave someone comes by, they see that the vehicle is all buttoned up together, ready to go out. They might need the bay. Oh, can you just quickly bring it around, get someone else to bring it around? They hop in it, put it in reverse. There's zero brakes because they haven't pumped the brakes. The pads are still out, so you got no stopping power. And you can get really scared. You can hit that really fast and you still won't be able to take up that distance quick enough. And you know what? People have died that way. So if you leave a vehicle, wheels are on it and it's on the ground, always pump those brakes. Count on it as your responsibility, because you know what? If the vehicle crashes into something or pins somebody or what have you, you're going to be on the hook. So hit those brakes before you leave. Likewise, if you have a vehicle where you did some work on it, it's on the ground, you got the tires on, do not leave the vehicle until those wheels are torqued. Even if you're intending to come back to it, because you don't know if someone else might pull it out, you might forget about it, they give it back to the customer's in a massive rush, and then the wheel comes flying off. So you do the brakes, pump that brake pedal, torque those wheels, and then you'll be safe. And then for one last thing, you guys want to see something funny? We get these Matco flyers all the time. They're a pretty funny catalog to go through. You know, they got tools, some more tools, some more tools, toolboxes, some more tools, and then they got this junk. So we got lots of shirts and socks, we got your trinkets over here, but look at that. Look at that, a Matco necklace for your missus. Hey girl, look at this, I got you a nice stainless steel necklace. Ha! That'll go over well. Man, the only thing these things are good for is when you're doing oil changes and catch the oil so it doesn't get on the splash shield. Ha! Anyways, thanks for watching.